Hey everyone, I'm Julianne Soroyan, artistic producer of Dances for a Small Stage here in Vancouver. Welcome to my second ever video blog. Wow, a whole week has gone by already, and amazing things happened in my world this week, and I wanted to share them all with you. So here I go. So, a couple of things. We started off the creative process of our new little series, small stage salon series. I think I'm going to call them volumes. I don't know why. I feel like it's like some record album throwback old school thing, but I'm going to call them volumes. So volume 1 is happening at the Emerald Room on the 24th and 25th of March. And some really exciting things happened on that sort of on the development of that project this week. Number one, Sammy Chen, Tarun Nair, and Scheherazade Cooper started doing their residency, their creative residency. Basically, a creative residency is throwing a whole bunch of artists in a room and seeing what happens. Sometimes it's a disaster, sometimes amazing things come out, and this is one of those times where amazing things are coming out. It's just incredible, the energy in that room and what they're discovering and what they're questioning and how they're questioning it. And I'm so lucky to be supporting artists that are thinking about new ideas, thinking about new things, thinking about where they came from as artists, as Canadians, and what it means for the future of contemporary art, never mind contemporary dance. So I'm really excited that these guys are starting to work in that creative residency type way of working. They're working 10 to 5 every day. It's a job for them, and they take that very seriously. And so the other part of the creative process that happened was a big old meeting with all of the artists that are involved in the show. This is another very exciting part of being a producer. Sometimes you don't understand what can happen, what sparks you're igniting potentially, what thoughts you're generating, what they think what's happening. And we had a meeting at Big Rock, just down the street from where I live. Thanks, Big Rock, for hopefully soon you can sponsor us. How about that? But we had a really great artistic meeting at Big Rock that actually I kind of sat there from like 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 10 p.m. visiting the various artists that were doing stuff around the room. Very energizing for me as a producer, and with my own creative practice in that comes from supporting artists and supporting what they're thinking and how they're feeling and what their interests are. Anyway, very exciting. Lots of ideas were bounced around, lots of ways to think about things. But as I'm sitting around the table, I was reflecting on who was there and who was going to be performing, and sharing their thoughts, their feelings, their various disciplines of dance that they and their gifts that they bring us every day. So across the table from me was Scheherazade Cooper, who really has just come back from India, the southern India, where she said she's never been to before, but went with her aunties and her mom to a retreat, a preventative health retreat, which I found very interesting, and just immersed in that culture once again, for herself. And then I was sitting beside Ashley Kirkham, who's new on the small stage uh, circuit here, or team. She's new in the team, let's say, and she has just come back. Both women were incredibly jet lagged, but were full of energy. Ashley Kirkham just came back from Cairo, where my family is actually from, but I've never been there. But she just came back from Cairo on a different kind of adventure. She went to study with her teacher, and Ashley's a belly dancer. So sitting beside across these two artists was an incredibly interesting experience. And I think this is where I'm talking about transcultural dance and the connections between transcultural dance and what that looks like in our world, in Canadian culture. And so I'm very excited about this prospect. Well, not prospect. What I mean, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. This thing that's going to happen called Small Stage, the Salon Series. So along with that, I started thinking about all the women that were sitting around the table, and I came across this newspaper today. I'm going to share it with you. It's oops, it's upside down. I'm not sure if it's still upside down or inside out or whatever. It was the Metro News, and it's talking about the new $50 bill, and it's talking about women being put on the $50 bill, and how these women are notable. Ha ha ha. Notable. What, I don't know what that means anymore, but that women are notable in our culture, and that we have to honor them, and a lot of other things about that. Lots of complex issues with that. But there I am sitting around a table, mainly full of women. Sorry, Sammy and Tarun, but mainly full of women. And I'm excited beyond belief about the offerings that all of these women from all their various points of view are going to share with you at Small Stage, the Salon Series coming up. So enough of that. The other thing that I just wanted to talk about briefly in my podcast was about the fact, well, I'm going to Banff. I'm going back to Banff. Banff is like this crazy place for artists. It's like an artist retreat. It's like you go there, and as an artist you get transformed. There's a transformative aspect of Banff. And so I'm going to a program. It's called, I'm just looking it up very quickly here. It's called New Fundamentals. The New Fundamentals, it's called actually New Fundamentals, colon, that's a very important thing. New Fundamentals, Leadership for the Creative Ecology. This is the most exciting program. I can't actually believe that I was accepted into this program. Dana, who is in the Salon Series, is actually another participant in this program. So she's going along with me. Here we go, as a little team. Thank goodness, because sometimes Banff is a little scary. But we're going, and I'm just looking at the agenda here and starting to get extremely nervous. The topics range from, I'm just going to read a couple to you here, from old and new fundamentals, structural features of organization, paradigm shifts in the field. Wow, heavy stuff for us people at our little Small Stage. Anyway, this is an incredible program that I'm really excited to do. I'm sure that Dana and I will learn a ton of stuff and get back to you with all our new ideas, our new approaches, how we're looking at things in the community. So looking forward to catching up with all of you when I come home from Banff. I'm sure it's going to be another transformative experience, which seems to happen to me all the time, / every time I'm in Banff. I was there as a student in 1993. That was when I made my transition from being a dancer into a stage manager. I learned so much at the Banff Center that I'm very, very thankful for. I made a whole network full of, I met artists. It was a very eye-opening experience in 1993, and I look forward to somewhat repeating that experience with this new fundamentals workshop. So signing off for now. I hope you have a wonderful week of dance. Maybe you're gonna watch So You Think You Can Dance, or maybe you're gonna watch something on television that reminds you of movement, or boogieing on at some, I don't know, song you heard in Safeway when you're shopping, or Save On or Whole Foods or wherever you may choose to shop. But anyway, signing off here. Have a wonderful week, and I'll catch up with you when I come home from Banff. Take care. Bye.